Good morning, LDub, and welcome back to KANG News. My name is Lizzie Dunsmore.
And I'm Rachael East. Hope you're having an awesome Friday, Kangs. Let's start off this newscast with an announcement from Loyalty Club.
That's right. November is here, and Loyalty has prepared some fun, COVID-safe Grateful-grams to get you all in the fall spirit. Keeping our school community connected is our priority right now, and this is the perfect opportunity to spread some KANG love. In your homeroom, you will receive a link to a Microsoft form. Fill this out by Sunday, November 22nd, to ensure your Grateful-gram gets delivered through email. You can send it to yourself, your teachers, or to your friends to give them a fun surprise.
Wow, I can't wait to see those. I'm sure they'll be gramtastic. Next up, we want to give a huge congratulations to the following Deca members. Deca officer Liam Green finished second in his marketing communication role play competition for the entire West Coast region, including schools from Alaska and Canada. Liam beat out nearly 1,000 students and was awarded a medal and certificate. Last year, Liam qualified for the national competition in his first year. 3 first-year members had perfect scores in their first ever role-play skill competition in the hospitality category. Rithvik Banda, Ida Kalof, and Tiffany Lau. Great work representing LW, guys.
Congratulations! Now it's time for another episode of Perspectives on Remote Learning with Jessica Lang.
In terms of the curriculum, are there some topics or even projects that the art department have to cut out or readjust due to like time constraints?
It's interesting how people, students will complain that they're spending a lot of time on their work at home. And actually, I don't think so, because for the advanced students, certainly they're doing probably more work than before. But the beginning students are still, there wasn't a lot of homework except for kids who really were pretty dedicated to it. So if we meet in class for 2 hours and then they paint or draw for 2 or 3 hours, we're actually getting maybe even a little bit more productive than we used to be, because there's less transition time. Like I'm not putting out all the paints and supplies for them. We're not having to clean everything up. They can sit down and just flow for 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. I really feel like it's it's really nice for that. So no, I mean, it's totally different for classes like pottery. Oh, my heart
and ceramics.
Van and Ms. Ansari, or kids who are trying to work with clay at home because there's no way you can have a kiln. I guess for my painting students, we used to be able to work with acrylic paints, and now we're just using watercolor. And as of last spring, I hardly ever used watercolor, so I'm learning a lot about watercolor too. I'm developing some technique that's worth sharing. Yeah, so that's all right.
Yeah. One question I do have is, do you just teach regular art, or do you also teach AP art?
Oh yeah, so I teach beginning drawing and painting, and then also I have the AP class.
Okay.
And to do a little plug for that, to be an AP, you have to have both of the intro classes, but it's the only class at Lake Washington High School, the only AP class where you don't take an actual exam. So what you do is you submit a portfolio of work. So 15 slides that have to do with an investigation. An investigation is like your thesis statement. So the artist decides what they want to follow, what they want to explore. And we do critiques and we talk about our work and talk about ideas. Some people take Art 3 or 4, which is just a 1 semester. They work with the AP kids, but they just work for 1 semester, or they don't submit their portfolio. But it's a group of like-minded people that are very good at supporting each other. I think some artists have a lot of confidence, but that's not generally the case. I think people feel a little insecure about their work, and so sharing it with other students in a safe environment has been wonderful. And those advanced students, Art 3, 4, and AP, are probably the reason that I am enjoying teaching, because we talk so much, and it's they are an integral part of the class. It's not always me, right? They're always sharing their ideas, and they have so many.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that they're not just in terms of workload or even like kind of day-to-day scheduling, but just the class in general, is there like a significant difference now between AP art and then just the regular like art and drawing that is more lower level, I guess you could say?
I think that kids are finding it easier to find topics of exploration because there is so much going on right now. If I ask kids what they valued, maybe 2 years ago, they would be thinking, oh, my friends, my family, maybe I'm thinking about college. But now the world is sort of exploding around us, and there is no shortage of things to be concerned about or to explore, and it's a good time to be an artist. And I know that a lot of students are using their art as a way to self-soothe and to explore, just because this is a hard time to this is just a hard time to exist. And I feel like, for myself and just virtually everybody I know, our mental health is like ebbing and flowing. I'm okay today. I'm not okay today. Today's the day. No, today's not the day. Like, you keep it together, and then the next day you're okay. But it's constantly, it's a moving target, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I would completely agree. I find so interesting, though. I have a friend of mine, she's at Juanita High School and she's in AP art and also Art 4. And we were talking and she was telling me that, like, yeah, I mean, art, especially now, is such a good form of personal expression.
Yes.
And in terms of, and it kind of plays into mental health and how you're feeling and what you're dealing with. It's really true what you say, that there really is no shortage of something to be concerned about. And then that really just, for artists, does open like a range of different things that you can explore creatively. And she was even telling me that too. Like, I'm always, if it's not professionally drawing, even doodling, because there's so many things that she and I'm sure others um, artistically inclined students right now feel that they can really express. So that
Yeah.
to me is very interesting.
Yeah, and I think also for some of the beginning students, maybe it's a little bit safer now because their work isn't being shown, right? They're only, which, I mean, I miss it, sitting next to people and appreciating people, getting to appreciate each other. But I think we do this thing where we compare. And so if I'm always seeing somebody else's work, especially when I'm a beginning student, maybe I shut myself down a little bit. But if it's just me and a student talking about their work, I mean, I feel like uh, everything that my students do is like a little bit of a miracle. It's kind of amazing. Like, wow, you did this. Really, I should be hanging out with a bunch of 5-year-olds because color is just exciting to me. And there's plenty to celebrate. But I think people are not. I mean, hopefully, maybe they compare themselves to me a little bit, and they're nowhere near as wrinkly. My face is way, way more interesting. I take my glasses off sometimes so I can't see my wrinkles. Yeah.
What a great episode. Another way to de-stress is with comfort food. And here's the way to get your pizza fix and the way to help our school. On Wednesday, December 9th, visit Mod Pizza in Totem Lake and use the code KANGS at checkout to benefit the LW student body. You can visit all day, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. This fundraiser is hosted by the KANGS sophomore class.
Hey, creative writers! LW's newspaper, The Pouch, is sponsoring a short story writing contest. There's no specific theme, so your story can be about anything, as long as it's under 1,500 words. Entries are due by 9 a.m. on Tuesday, December 15th. Turn in stories into the library page teams or email Anjali at s-r-kala@lwsd.org or Samantha at s-gershweiler@lwsd.org.
Before we go, we have a message from our admins. Thanks to all of you who have updated your profile pictures and have been turning on your cameras more in class. Even in small groups, your teachers and classmates appreciate the connection. If you need more support updating your profile picture, reach out to your homeroom teacher or an administrator, and they'll get you the help you need. Thanks for watching another episode of KANG News. My name is Rachael East.
And I'm Lizzie Densmore. Have a great weekend.